All right. I think I'm live. Hello, hello. Hello there. All right. So I'm just chilling right now. Let me see. I already did that. Get out of here. So yeah, right now I'll go into GAC. I got 20 minutes. I'll go over my opponent's account. So this is for the championship round. As of now, I'm still undefeated in 3v3. And this looked like an okay matchup, all things considered. I mean, he's got an extra million galactic power, an extra galactic legend, plus Star Killer. So definitely a tough opponent. And plenty of other stuff, by the way. I mean, Plo Koon at Relic, SWGOH. A couple of interesting relics. I always like to see that. You don't always have to only have meta teams and build meta relics. Sometimes it's fun to build just kind of a fun character here or there. So props to my opponent. Looking at the speed, he's got lots of speed. 355 on Commander Ahsoka. Let's just jump. I mean, just to 311 on Mara Jade. So plenty of fast characters. If my opponent played it correctly, I definitely would not be able to win this, but last night my opponent came in, he beat my Kenobi, beat my Luke, then he went over here and beat Grievous. So he got a few points on the board. I'm really interested, he has his own Kenobi on defense with Plo Koon. So my first instinct when I saw that was, well, in order to win, I'm going to have to get through his Kenobi. So I started strategizing on how I might be able to do that. I just don't see how I could. Maybe if I brought Luke on offense, which I did not, I might have had a chance, but I don't think I can get through that team at all. So I noticed my opponent wasn't attacking at all after those three, so maybe they don't care about 3v3, maybe they're just waiting for me to attack. But I figured I would try to be a little bit sneaky instead of just fighting them in what would probably be a losing battle. If they don't attack again, I might be able to sneak in, win 3 battles with just better banners, and just get a last minute win that way. So plenty of good teams. They've got good datacrons, starting with turn meter. For that, using Kenobi with Padme, I assume this is a protection up. No? Interesting. Are they stun or daze? I guess Padme does have a stun. Let's see. Oh, when they use the special ability, they stun the target, so then they'll get more recovery. So yeah, it's a pretty tricky team. Qui-Gon Jinn, tricky team. Bastila is another tricky team. So they've got some tough teams. I'm gonna try to wait until the last minute. If they're here and they keep attacking, they're going to win anyways. So I'm not gonna lose a whole lot. So I'm just kind of hanging out for a minute. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to start attacking, but I figured I'll talk a little bit about account building, kind of what's next on the horizon. So I'm still working on the Jedi Master Luke farm and just working on this ultimate. So probably have that like by the end of this week. And then for projects, I decided to take a break from big projects and do something kind of fun and build Phoenix. Obviously with profundity, that's going to be important. So I have Hera already built up. I have Ezra and Sabine just because I've always thought they were good characters to have just in general. And then Kanan is better than I think most people think he is. So I actually am going to do a standalone video about why I've always thought the Phoenix team didn't get as much credit as they deserved. I'm probably going to get hate just for saying that. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. But I think especially with Omicron, you might be able to do some stuff with them in TW. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get Zeb and Kanan. I don't know if I'm going to take Chopper all the way up right now, but I'll probably start working on the other requirements for the profundity. And then likely the next project I'll work on at that point will be Starkiller, just because there's no waste in terms of building the requirements. These are all good characters that I would like to build anyway, so that's probably the direction I'm gonna go. Don't build Phoenix. Why shouldn't I build Phoenix? Yeah, so Ezra was a very early relic that I did. Sabine was not a very early relic, but I relicked her somewhat early. I mean, they're actually, if you go through their kits, they're pretty good. I mean, even Kanan. I mean, with this Zeta, I think it's this one. He grants himself and target ally foresight and protection up. Again, this doesn't even have to be a Phoenix ally. They get foresight and protection up. And then when the foresights expire, he gains 100% turn meter. Now, if he's with other Phoenix, they also gain 50% turn meter. So one of the big drawbacks of the Phoenix team is that none of the characters are very fast, but there's a lot of turn meter gain. So if you throw in Hera, if you throw in this Zeta, they get 50% turn meter. And then I think whenever a Phoenix ally uses special ability, they gain 20% turn meter over there. They get turn meter from Kanan. And I think somebody else gives turn meter. No. Maybe Zeb. I don't know. I feel like somebody else has another turn meter mechanic. Chopper, maybe. Maybe they don't. Oh, Chopper makes enemies lose turn meter. That might have been what I was thinking. Chopper then pulls back turn meter. And then all of these characters have the Phoenix tag, they have the Rebel tag, and then Sabine has the Mandalorian, which is super relevant. Ezra and Kanan are both Jedi. I think everyone else just has... Oh, I think Chopper also gets the droid tag. So you have other options with all of the characters to fill in just some other teams. So they're obviously not the best characters to build, but at this stage in my account, I feel like it's just a fun project to do. Alright. So now it's kind of the moment of truth. Doesn't look like my opponent has done a whole lot. So should I try to wait even longer and just get in 3 really quick battles, or what do you guys think? Go now? Alright. SLKR solo. Yeah, we'll see. If my opponent is around, they just need to jump in and take one battle. We'll just do a sweep. Alright, do the stab. No dodging. Come on. Alright. What do you think? Jedi Knight Revan here? We just marked down Padme, because we don't have Anakin to worry about. Nope, just basic. Swap turn meter. Spread buffs. Hitter. We'll do an AoE. And then that should do it. Now we can call assists. Alright, see if I can get back some banners. Just do basic. Alright. Six. Just do General Skywalker over here. Go big. Or I can just throw in rebels over here. It's probably the move. Do I need datacrons? I feel like I don't need datacrons, because we can't get stunned, and the turn meter train is just going to get rolling. So because he does have the Zeta on Bastila, so I'll switch stances, get the assist. Big hit on Bastila. Get that. Get those assists. Try to get a stun out there. And there we go. Do 5-0 first here, and get a Rex. Let's clear that off. Probably just want to go after Chewbacca. Probably want that. There we go. And there we go. So at this point, we just want to keep pushing through. We try to get through ships in case he's around and starts pushing on his end. All right. Just gonna bring first order. I almost did that wrong. And then we'll throw in that. So this might actually not have been the best battle to go into, because this takes the longest, and I think there's just 4 minutes left. But that's all right, because in the time I get through this battle, I probably could have gotten through 2 of the other fleet battles. Okay, get that ability block over there. Go for the big hit. And again, we just pump turn meter. Get him out. Now I should be able to call in a reinforcement. That sucks. Because ideally I wanted that to go over on the Hound's Tooth. Yeah. Okay, so this is not good. But it's still possible to win, but it's going to be significantly more difficult. Just keep pumping the turn meter out, getting big hits. More first order guys. I'll just do a AoE. Ooh, it's getting tight. As long as I can get around to a big hit with Kylo, that should take him out. And I want to get... I wanted to get him before that happened, but that's okay. We can just do a basic. Call and assist. Oh, we can't. Man, that's no good. Just do a basic over there. We should just be able to wipe them out. Try to pump the turn meter. Ooh, if I get one more turn, I need 2 more turns with Kylo. So this is probably going to time out. So close. Yes! All right. So we pulled out one last win. And we ended up getting the win. How about that? So, yeah. As the title says, there are alternatives to fighting. I think part of it is a lot of people just don't care that much about 3v3. I think that's definitely a part of it. So like, anyone who was here last round, my opponent cleared everything, got to ships, and was just waiting and never came back to finish. I got stuck behind his Datacron Ray. It was so annoying because I even called that he had a GL on the back wall, so I saved my SLKR, but I just couldn't get to his ult in time. I think the biggest lesson was using basics to build up his ultimate charge. Because if I just would have had 1 or 2 more hits, I would have been fine to go into my ult and survive, but I didn't. So that was the big takeaway from there. And then on the other side, the takeaway for my opponent would be don't forget to go back in to your GAC. And it seems like that's the big takeaway over here as well for my opponent. So yeah, just a quick stream today. Again, we'll take wins however we can get them. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I gotta go. But I will do the victory celebration, yes. So as is tradition, whenever we win, regardless of how we win, we will do a victory celebration. So I'll cue this up. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.